John Barnes, and you're watching Talawa TV with Crystal Davis.
See the moonlights on the town. Whoa, I'm getting ready. Talawa TV is in the town. Whoa, I'm getting ready. Got a corner on the telephone. Yeah, this is the Ocean of the Messenger, and you're watching Talawa TV with the host and best Davis. Take it away.
My followers, how are you all? Good afternoon, good evening, possibly good morning. All depends on where you are in the world. Welcome back to another live stream. I've got a bone to pick with all of you. I have a bone to pick with all of you. If I'm sounding echoey, do let me know in the comment section. It's the least that you guys can do. I've got a bone to pick with some of you tonight. I can tell you that much. I'm looking down because I'm clearly a one-man band. Thought I had friends in this place, but clearly not. I'm a one-man band, so I'm looking down on a screen in front of me to make sure that I'm working all right, because clearly, like I said, I'm a one-man band, so I've got to do the technical side by myself because I don't have no friends in this space, clearly. But before I get into all of that, I'm still going to be looking down, by the way, guys, because I need to make sure that this stream is going okay. And that is the reason why I didn't give you guys a stream last night. So as I've said, I've got a bone to pick with some of you tonight. I can tell you that much. But before I get into that, let me put down my cup. Was drinking some tea so it can send me straight to bed. Drinking some herbal tea to send me straight to bed. Let me get this off my chest because some of you are definitely getting on my last nerves. Where is that Elite Sports TV? Where is Mr. Jackson? Where the hell is Mr. Jackson, the landlord? If anyone can get through to him, please get through to him. He's dodging my calls. I know my phone isn't working well at the moment, but for some reason, the landlord is dodging my calls. So if anyone out there has his number, I don't know, maybe he changed his number, tap him on the shoulder, ask him what's going on. Because I'm a little bit concerned. I'm a little bit concerned. I'm a little bit lost for words, if you ask me, because what I have noticed, especially this season, is that when Arsenal drop points, a certain Mr. Jackson is the first YouTuber to jump on YouTube. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but before I get into the meat of the matter for tonight's stream, I want to get that off my chest a little bit. I noticed that when my club drops points, a certain Mr. Jackson, the landlord, is the first person to jump on YouTube, and it's written in the headlines, it's written in his title. However, I realize when we gain points and we don't stumble like some people expect us to stumble, all I'm hearing is crickets. I'm not hearing him jump on YouTube and talk about this is a bottle job, this bottle job FC, bottle job that. Mind you, the biggest bottle jobs of the season, I don't care what no one says, is Liverpool. Twice now you've won the Premier League. You've won it on the clock. You say he's the greatest manager of all time. You, Mr. Jackson, you're a coward. You're a fraud. He's not the greatest manager of all time. You've won it under the slot machine. By the way, I told you at the start of the season that your slot machine is out of tune, that it needs fine tuning. You're finally seeing sense. Twice you've won the Premier League, and twice it looks like you're nowhere to be found. You didn't retain the Premier League after you won the COVID Cup back in the COVID pandemic. You won it again, like I said, under the slot machine, and it's looking like you're not going to be reclaiming your crown. So I don't understand how you have the audacity to call my club bottle jobs when you can't even stand on your own two foot and retain your crown. I don't understand how you're supposed to be the biggest club in the Premier League, the biggest club in the country. Mind you, the biggest club in the country is Manchester United. And twice, I could have sworn the last time when you won the Premier League, you didn't win it the following season and Manchester United finished above you. I'm pretty sure Man United finished above you the last time you touched that Premier League title. The first time you won the Premier League title, a matter of fact. And it looks again, you're going to win it. You won it again for the second time. And the following season, it looks as if Manchester United is going to finish above you. So my advice to you lot that like to pipe up and talk about you and that little cockerel on your chest is the biggest club in the Premier League, biggest club in the country. Don't win that Premier League again. Because every time you seem to win that Premier League title 2 times now, memory serves me well, Manchester United the following season finish ahead of you. And mark my words, if you let them finish ahead of you this season, I hear you talking about you don't want Arsenal to win the Premier League trophy. You prefer Manchester United to win it. No Liverpool fan in their rightful mind should even be saying that. None of you should even be saying that, because it seems to me, yeah, you equaled Man United's 20 trophies won, 20 league trophies won, and it looks like Man United just gonna look at Man U. Like, how dare you try to equal our number of trophies won? Come close to winning the Premier League, put your hands on the Premier League, and Man United do what Man United does best and puts you right back in your place. And if I am an Arsenal fan and I subscribe to Elite Sports TV, I kid you not, I would feel some type of way. I would feel some type of way because when, like I said, when Arsenal are doing poorly, you're out and you're piping up on your YouTube channel and you're waxing lyrical, like pleasing your fans or doing all this people pleasing. And it kind of feels as if you don't care about your Arsenal fans. You really don't care about your Arsenal fans. You're more concerned about your non-Arsenal fans. You're pleasing the City fans. You're kissing up to Manchester United fans, which to me don't really make much sense. And even City fans, I don't really understand it, but maybe it's because I'm not a Liverpool fan, so I don't get it. But if I'm a Brian LFC Mr. Jackson supporter and I support Elite Sports TV, I'll be livid. I'll be livid. Where is he? If you guys have his number, tell him to come from underneath his bed. I'm not having none of this. I'm busy. I'm working, because Mr. Jackson, we all know, his work ethic is through the roof. He's always working. Nothing can stop him. He could be on the 20 foot of snow and he would still give you guys a live stream. So don't let him tell you all this nonsense about he's working and he's doing overtime and all that bollocks. It's a load of bollocks. Don't buy it. He's just too ashamed to show himself. He's too ashamed to come on live stream and show his face because Arsenal did not drop points. So that is my first gripe. I need to actually go ahead and look at my phone to make sure everything is working correctly, because you guys disappointed me on my last live stream. You guys disappointed me on my last live stream. Let me see if this thing is actually working, because if it's not working, I'm going to be so pissed again. All right, so why didn't you guys tell me? Last time I did my live stream on Whisper, I gotta keep looking at my phone to make sure that everything is working okay, because you guys are not working with me at all. Didn't work with me on my last live stream. Why didn't you guys tell me that my live stream was lagging? Why didn't you guys tell me that my live stream, I was speaking and my mouth isn't lining up to what I'm saying? Pretty much one of probably the worst live streams I've ever done, which is a damn shame, because I thought that the conversation itself around Whisper, I think it was a good one. Maybe you guys can tell me if you disagree, but most certainly my phone's bugging out. My live stream on Whisper, in terms of the conversation itself, I felt it was a good one. I really enjoyed the research into what's going on at Leicester City. Of course, it did include Bobby Reid as well, his compatriot, his teammate. So I enjoyed doing the research and I also enjoyed the delivery, but the delivery wasn't landing the way that I wanted it to. Because when I went back and watched it on replay, I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Like, why were you guys so quiet in the comment section? Like, if I'm lagging at any point during any live stream, let me know. Let me know that I'm lagging. Let me know the quality is a little bit off. Mind you, I did say to you guys at the start of the live stream that I'm having some technical issues. So perhaps that's the reason why you guys didn't tell me. But I was pissed when I went back and watched that. I was just like, why do I look like that? And as I said, I was enjoying that live stream. I do have some more stuff that I want to talk about with regards to Whisper, but I don't trust my current setup. I have so much more that I want to talk about with Whisper, and also Craig Butler. That man is cooking. I just clocked something about Whisper and Craig Butler again, pertaining to his move to Leicester City. I don't know if anyone else has clocked it, but I clocked it yesterday. And I was actually going to do that live stream yesterday, but again, I had some technical issues. So I was just like, all right, let's stick a pin in it. Let's see how tonight's live stream go, and then we dive right back into it. Because I'm telling you, the Butler is cooking. So while some people are talking and writing off his asset, writing off his talent, he's definitely cooking up something behind the scenes. And if you pay close attention to Leicester City, you can actually see exactly what's going on with regards to Dujan Wisco Richards. I don't know if you guys reckon that he's going to extend his contract with Chelsea, or if he's going to move on elsewhere, whether that's in England or if he's going to go outside of England, maybe elsewhere in Europe. Possibly because again, he's a family man. He's got his little one and his missus, so perhaps it's best to stay in the UK just because of like family network. Again, he's got Leon that he can lean on, and possibly a few family members as well, because that's just the way that it is. We have a lot of family over here in the UK, just regular people like you and I, and I'm sure Whisper is no different. Must have some family in the UK that can be some support, some emotional support for himself. Danny Dread, good day to yourself. Where's your boy? Where is Mr. Ryan Jackson? Where is the landlord? Where is the elite sports boss? If you see him, he's not picking up my calls. I can't tell you when last I spoke to him, to be honest with you. So if you see him, tell him to come from underneath his bed. Don't let him give you that bollocks about work, all that malarkey nonsense. Nonsense. He's one of the hardest working YouTubers. Rain, snow, sunshine, sleet. It could be a bloody tropical storm outside. He's still giving you that live stream. We know this. So don't let him give you that bollocks about he's busy and work this. He's a coward. He's a bloody coward, because Manchester United, for the second time of asking, that's going to be second time? Yeah, it would be the second time of asking. Man United are going to finish above him. And if they do finish above him, he does not want to show his face on YouTube, because I will be right there, front row. So don't worry about Arsenal being bottle jobs. Don't worry about Arsenal not winning the league, or Arsenal failing to win the league. Worry about why you lot, the so-called biggest club in England, bigger than Manchester United, according to you, not according to me, because you're not a bigger club than Manchester United. Why is it that for the second time of asking since winning the Premier League crown, you can't hold on to it? It's like you're allergic to securing your crown. You can win it, but you don't know how to hold on to it. And that's a problem that you need to talk about on your YouTube channel, instead of trying to always rub out my team. What he's done is very clever. He tries to deflect the situation. So what he does is try kind of talk about Arsenal failure, though failure is subjective, so that you guys don't focus on Liverpool. Right now, if I go on to where are these, where are they in the league table, by the way? Let's go and see where these are in the league table. Because like I said, I thought we were friends, but I call him and I can't get through to him. So I don't even know what that's all about. So if you guys know Mr. Jackson, look at these lot. They're not even in the top five. They're not even in the top five. So we're again Manchester United ahead of them. They're six. The little cockroaches are in sixth place, close to Brentford. So Brentford are behind them on 5 points. So Man United ahead of them on 3 points. You better pray to God. You better pray to God that Manchester United don't finish above you, because agenda will be agendaing over on my platform. You can most certainly bank your last dollar on that. And one way or another, I will be getting through to you. Let me check my phone to see if my stream's working all right. I'm trying to go through fix some technical issues, as I said here, guys. What I've done since the last live stream, I reached out to my broadband, and basically I told them that, yeah, my stream I'm not happy. I'm not a happy bunny. I'm feeling kind of pissed. So they sent me I called them yesterday. They sent me a new router today. Hopefully it's done its job. I think it has made a difference. So hopefully we're cooking with gas going forward, guys. But yeah, when you see that coward, Mr. Jackson, all right, the one that's telling people to come from under their bed, but when Arsenal does well, nowhere to be found. Tell him that he better hope and pray that Manchester United don't finish above him. You can't let Manchester United finish above you. You ought to be ashamed of yourself to let them finish above you. All right. Don't focus on Arsenal. Focus on securing that crown. The Premier League crown belongs to you. You probably spent the most money. I don't even know how much Liverpool spent over the summer, but definitely hands down that the best summer transfer window right now. For you to see them, you kind of have to turn the table upside down, because they're not even in the top four right now, and they're the current champions. So if that's not bottle jobs, I don't know what bottle jobs is. Owen, big up yourself. I hope you are in great health. I hope you're in great. For those of you silently watching, I hope you go ahead and hit that like button. Please do go ahead and hit that like button. And like I said, if you are an Arsenal fan, actually I haven't said it, but if you're an Arsenal fan and you support the landlord, Mr. Jackson, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but surely you've got to feel some type of way about the way he's treating you. Like, I mean, if I were you, I'd be upset. But I don't want to put words into your mouth because it just seems to me like he appreciates these other fans more than his Arsenal fans. And I don't think that's right. Because you guys give up your precious time, you're always there supporting him. So I don't think it's right for him to treat you guys like that. But hey, I can't tell you guys how to feel. I can't tell you guys how to feel. All I can say though is I do apologize for my last live stream. As I said, one of the streams there that I've enjoyed the most in terms of putting the content together with the research. I'm sorry, I'm checking my phone to make sure that I'm not lagging. Is my last live stream on Whisper. It's a damn shame that the quality of the stream was piss poor, but I think we're back on track, as I said there, guys. I reckon we're back on track. So my next focus is to give you almost like a follow-up live stream. This time next time we're going to be focusing on Butler, Mr. Butler, because I think that man is cooking with gas. Think I've clocked something with what Butler is doing. If you've got any questions, do throw them my way. I'm gonna love you and leave you in a short few. I just wanted to get that off my chest. And let's just go ahead and check something quickly before I log off. Let's go ahead and check something quickly. I think we're back on track here, guys. You know, I was close to just say, you know what, I'm gonna park up live streaming for a little while because I'd be damned if I'm going to be streaming and lagging and giving you guys like poor quality streams. It's doing my head in, so I had to fix it. And I'm proud of myself because I think I've managed to fix it, guys. I think I've managed to fix it. Let me know if I look pixelated on your end. All right. If you guys can be asked, do let me know if I look pixelated. All right. If not, we're back up. I'm cooking with gas. If you've not hit that like button, what the hell are you waiting on? Go ahead and hit that like button. My tea, hopefully, as I said, I just drank some herbal tea. Hopefully, it will start to kick in the next hour and I can have a peaceful sleep because you guys know already that I struggle to sleep most nights. So hopefully tonight I can have a peaceful sleep. I've got about maybe 3 more minutes until I love you and leave you. So if you guys have any questions, swing them my way. How about that Benfica match? What we saying? Were you happy to see Benfica lose after what happened in the first leg against Real Madrid? Real Madrid beat them 2-1 on tonight's occasion. Vinny basically sending them packing. If that's not poetic, I don't know what is. It seems like you guys don't have no questions for myself, so I guess I can go ahead and love you and leave you. Again, if you see the landlord out and about, tap him on his shoulder, don't hurt him. Ask him what's going on. Ask him why he can't love Arsenal the way that he loves the rest of the teams. Mind you, he's supposed to be neutral. So ask him, why you show love to the Chelsea fans, the United fans, of all fans, considering that's your biggest rivals, and the City fans, but you can't show love to the Arsenal fans? What's that all about? If that's not bias, I don't know what is. So you make sure you tell him if you have his number. Don't know, I can't get through to him. Tell him to come from underneath his bed. Plain and simple. All right. All right, guys, I'm going to close off in about 2 minutes' time. So you guys are very quiet on me. I hope you've actually done, I hope you've at least done the decent thing and hit that like button. It does not cost you a penny. Hit that like button. Does not cost you a penny. And if you're new to the channel, why not go ahead and hit the subscribe button? That don't cost you a penny. Neither. If it does, do send me an invoice at Talawa TV at info, I should say, info at talawatv.com. Be happy to cover the expenses. We're into international football, aren't we, guys? Got the reggae girls coming up. I think that's next week. I think that's next week, Monday for you guys, next week, Tuesday for myself. So we're gonna be diving nose deep into some women's football, international football back up and running. So we're going to be talking about that. Actually wanted to talk about that yesterday as well, but because of this lagging issue, I was just like, you know what? No, I'm not gonna waste my time, because the thing is with these live streams, when you're covering women's football, it's a pain in the ass, because the research is so tedious. Love women's football, but the research is a pain in the ass. Sometimes it feels like you have to run through fire just to get basic information. Trying to find this game against Nicaragua, guys. Bear with me. Why is it showing me? Where's the game against Nicaragua? It's not. Okay, so this here says, let's click on that. Okay, so it's gonna be Tuesday for me, so that must be Monday for you guys. Let's go ahead and change my screen so we can look at that quickly together before I close off. Check my calendar. Next week, Tuesday. When is the 3rd, guys? Let me go ahead and check when the 3rd is. When is the 3rd? So the 3rd is next week, Tuesday, but because it's gonna be a 12 a.m. kickoff, that basically means it's going to be on Monday evening for you guys in Jamaica and you guys across the pond. We better see some good football. 12 a.m. It's gonna keep me up until at least 2 a.m. when I close up on this live stream. So we better see some good football from the gaffer and the girls. So we're gonna be talking about the reggae girls in a few. You guys don't have no questions from me, so I'm gonna love you and leave you. You guys are very quiet. So Danny Dread and Owen, thank you for the 2 comments there in the comment section. I'm gonna love you and leave you. All right, remember, we're diving into some women's football. I'm gonna try and split it because, like I said, I still want to talk about Butler and Whisper as well. And as I said, my apologies for the last live stream. If you actually listen to it, it makes good content. If you look at it, it's probably an eyesore. That's just my honest opinion. But yeah, do listen to my live stream, my last live stream. All right. So let me go ahead and close things down. If you're making your way home from work, I do hope that you arrive home safe and on time. If you're on the graveyard shift, I do hope that you have a steady one. Don't work yourself through to the ground, because you're just a number at the end of the day. Your workplace won't itch to replace you. They replace you in a heartbeat. What day is it? What day is it for me? It's now Thursday, 12:23 a.m. So I'm one step closer to Friday. They say Thursday is the new Friday. So Thursday is when, since before work from home became a thing, I used to see people at the pub on Thursdays, and I'm like, why so many people at the pub? It's a Thursday. Someone told me Thursday is the new Friday, so I'm guessing people are back out now and they're gonna be at the pub. I don't know if you guys do that in, not the pub, so never seen a pub in Jamaica, but maybe there is one. I know there's, like, when I was in downtown Philly, it looked very London-ish. There was pubs in downtown Philly. So if that's a thing where you are at the pub on a Thursday, shake a leg for both of us. Don't know. Maybe you're chilling with your friends after work. Yeah, try to relax in between your busy schedules. And as I said, we're going to be turning our attention to some women's football. Next up, Reggae Girls playing against Nicaragua away from home. Looking to fist them up, hopefully, convincingly. I just want some good football, man. But all right, that's enough. I'm gonna love you and leave you now. Make sure you hit that like button on your way out. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And you go ahead and tell the landlord, tell Elite Sports, Mr. Jackson, come from under in bed, and make sure that Manchester United don't finish above him. The worst defending Premier League champions I have ever seen in my lifetime. Not even Leicester City was as bad as Liverpool. If you disagree with that, let me know in the comment section. All right, so you know how it goes. Until next time, take care. We built this out of love, out of pride, shining a light
From the island to the diaspora to the world. A golden beacon of sports, music, and everything in between. The very best of Jamaica. With Likkle, but with Talawa.